Hey gamers, welcome back to Game Perfection, a passion project by Karmasur Studios. I'm your host, Karma. Looking for a way to get all your anger and frustration out? We've got you. Presenting you the first episode of the 10 best fighting games for PC, PlayStation, and console. Enough introduction. Let's start the video now. Tekken 7, released on the 18th of February 2015 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Get ready to relive the final battle between a father and his son with this legendary fighting game, for the last time possibly. Bandai Namco Entertainment has been ruling the fighting genre in the gaming industry for decades, and no one can doubt the fact that Tekken has been one of the best in the series so far. This 7th male installment in the series brings the same craze, with advanced action and polished gameplay. The game focuses mainly on 1v1 battles and incorporates different fighting systems, such as Rage Art, Power Crush, and Screw Hits to give you an authentic, stylish, and animated combat experience. The game has also retained its multiplayer mode, but this time you can decide which side of the screen your player will be. Something new! Movement mechanics have also changed, a bit similar to Tekken Revolution, which not only feels better, but also brings back nostalgia. Talking of nostalgia, publishing our first video on this channel feels nostalgic now. Street Fighter V. Released on the 16th of February 2016 on PC and PlayStation. UFC is good, WWE is decent too, but for me, nothing matches the intensity of those reckless street fights where one fights for his survival. Now you can feel that same recklessness with this side-scrolling fighting game from Capcom. The gameplay of the game remains the same as its predecessors and allows you to take part in 1v1 2D fights against different kinds of opponents. Here, you can choose one from the 16 total characters in the game to be your player, 4 of whom are exclusively new. Fighting can be done by landing a variety of attacks on your opponents and using special moves to knock them down. The special V gauge has also been introduced that builds slowly as the player lands different attacks. When the gauge is full, the player can either land a special move or perform a combo of super moves known as Criticam Arts to knock down the opponent. But make sure you stay alive till the gauge goes full. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, released on the 19th of September 2017 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Doing fights is not purely my kind of thing, but watching it, I'm a boss. And I've been a huge fan of this friendly, entertaining fighting series between Marvel and Capcom right from when they launched the first installment of their multiverse, kind of crossover game series. This one is the 6th of that, and hence brings you to advanced, polished, and enhanced fun. In the game, you can choose 2 characters from Marvel Comics and Capcom Universe to compete in tag team matches against other players. Unlike its predecessors, the character assist system has been removed and is replaced by tag combos, which is kind of similar. A unique feature of including Infinity Stones has been added to the game, which, when used, bestows players with abilities. Wait, are they the same Infinity Stones Thanos was looking for?
Want me to tell you why you're here? Will I find out if we fight him together?
Guilty Gear Strive, released on the 11th of June 2021 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. This pure fighting game from Arc System Works surely has to be on our list of the best fighting games. Why? As I said, it's pure fighting, nothing else. The game lets you control your player and take part in an intense combat against other players. The game uses a 6-button layout, 5 of which are used to land punches, slashes, kicks, and special moves. The 6th button is for taunting and showing respect to your opponents after the fight. Another reason why I said it's a pure game. Pressing combo buttons allow your player to make special combo attacks that deal much more damage than the basics. Although there's also a burst gauge and a tension gauge that enables the player to do something special. But for that, you need to be in the fight for some long time. Can you?
At least for now. Sure, that's fine by me. I'm cool with rolling with it. Then shall...
Savior. Monster. Guardian. Vigilante. The preservation of life. So often, the justification for taking it.
Injustice 2, released on the 11th of May 2017 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Tell me, when do common men fight? mostly when there's injustice done to them. Agree? Something similar also happens in this DC-based fighting game by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. The story of the game centers around Batman and his insurgency's attempt to restore society after the fall of Superman's regime. However, some evil forces tempt Batman to free him, with the hope that'll help the good. But nobody knows what'll happen, except for the developers, of course. The game incorporates classic one-on-one fighting elements where you take control of one of many characters from the DC universe to fight others. You can damage your opponents by making single, combo, and special attacks with the appropriate presses on your keyboard or joystick. It's like making Superman fly is in your hands or fingers. Dead or Alive 6, released on the 1st of March 2019 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. I want him. Either dead or alive. That's what those big fat gangsters say when they have a fight. But Team Ninja have made this super fun by introducing this unique fighting game. It incorporates finely polished gameplay, exclusive battle arenas, and traditional MMA kind of fights. The game also has some super friendly tutorials that help you understand the mechanics of the game in the easiest way possible. Also, you can see slow-mo cuts and visible damage markers on the fighters' bodies during the course of the game. That gives you an extra bit of authenticity. In this 6th installment in the series, costume customization has also been introduced that helps you style your player in your way. Bloodsheds, broken teeth, and visible scars are all there, as if they're real. Mortal Kombat 11, released on the 23rd of April 2019 on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Combat has gone super intense, with this 11th installment in the Mortal Kombat series, as gameplay, story, and obviously combat has been improved at its best. This legendary fighting game runs on the heavily modified version of the Unreal Engine 3 to give you the best gaming experience ever. Talking about the gameplay, the old classic, or say ritualistic fighting style has been incorporated as the players take one-on-one battles with others in MMA-type fights. 2 special moves, Fatal Blows and Crushing Blows, have been introduced in the game. Fatal Blows are special blows that deal heavy damage, but they only become available when the player's health goes down below 30%. On the other side, Crushing Blows are special cinematic variations of a move triggered only when certain requirements are met. But do not rely on special moves only. The classic one deals the actual damage too.
Let's hurry up and get this started.
This could be fun.
I'll play with you.
Bring it on.
Dragon Ball FighterZ, released on the 26th of January 2018 on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. I love dragon fights. Do you? If yes, here's this special 2.5D dragon fighting game for you. Bandai Namco Entertainment must have got the hack to please our emotions because the way this game feels, ooh! The game is based on the Dragon Ball franchise and asks the player to make a team of 3 characters and find a unique assist for each and then make them fight an AI or human opponent to take on the victory. Initially, the player controls one of their 3 characters. However, they can switch to the other 2 at any point of time during the game as per their requirements. During the fights, the player can land moves and attacks with their characters on the opponents. In time, they can also call for an assist move in which the other 2 characters of the team get involved and perform a special move to deal higher damage. To win the game, you must defeat all the 3 characters of your opponent, and to lose, yours 3 must die as well. One thing's for sure, it'll be a long run.
Don't tell me. You're the one who was linked with Goku earlier. Oh, it was the impact of that blast that sent you here, didn't it? Well, more fun for me, I suppose. And it saves me the trouble of hunting.
Killer Instinct, released on the 29th of March 2016 on PC and Xbox. Always remember my one point. When going into a fight, always bring that killer instinct with you. It'll never let you down. But today, I'm not talking about that literally killer instinct. I'm talking about this amazing fighting game that gives you a lot of fun. Yeah, lots of fun. Incorporating that traditional combo-based mechanic, the game lets you take part in intense and entertaining battles using simple and combo attacks. Personally, I'm a little overwhelmed by the types of attacks the game has. Oh, there's so many. But all of them, I like the finishing ultra combos where you just have to trigger the move, and the rest of the beating is taken care of by your game character. Another interesting feature added is the Instinct mode, which, if powered successfully, allows the player to unlock a temporary enhancement for a certain time. Different characters have different enhancements, so choose wisely. For Honor, released on the 14th of February 2017 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. The 14th of February is celebrated as Valentine's Day. But that's for those who have their Valentine, right? We're single, dude. And that's why Ubisoft released this action fighting game on this special day, especially for us. In the game, you can control the historical forms of soldiers such as knights, samurai, and Vikings, and other factions to take part in fierce battles through a third-person perspective. Each faction has their own weapons, skills, and style of fighting that you can leverage to be ahead of your opponents during the fight. Taking part in melee-based combat, your goal will be to kill as many opponents as you can with your unique weapons. And when you do that, you get an additional perk known as feats that help you gain additional strength or heal yourself in the middle of the fight. This isn't a fight for money, it's for honor. And with this, we reach the end of the video, guys. We enjoyed bringing this one to you, and we hope that you've enjoyed watching this video the same way as well. Do point out some games and add them to your download list now. If not, worry not. We'll be back soon with another amazing video bringing some super cool games for you. Till then, like the video and subscribe to Game Perfection now! This was Karma, signing off.